To all the beautiful people that watch my videos on a daily basis. Good afternoon or good morning, wherever you are today in the world. I hope you're having an amazing day. This video follows on from the video that I created yesterday, talking about well-being and talking about my practical, conceptual framework that you can apply in your daily life. Yesterday, I spoke about social well-being, physical well-being, and emotional psychological well-being, and what we can do in order to bring the better quality in our life, to live happier and healthier through those elements. I hope you enjoyed it. Today I'm going to be talking to you about the 4 other elements of my framework, which are occupational well-being, financial well-being, and intellectual well-being and environmental well-being. So now I want to talk to you about intellectual well-being and how intellectual well-being can really boost that reward chemical, boost that dopamine in your body. Think about when you learn a new language. When I was learning Arabic, learning to write Arabic, when I could just write a word or I could write my name in Arabic, that feeling, that reward chemical that was released when I could see that I'd achieved that goal, it's a really great feeling. Just like when you're a student and you're learning a new subject and you've got a new subject to spend one whole year learning about, and by the end of that year you feel great, you've learned something amazing. What about when you start a new job and you learn new skills and you pick up new things as you go along the way? You get a new system at work and you learn how to use it. The reward chemicals are released because the brain likes to give rewards. It motivates us. Think about when you have a to-do list and you've got things to do. Again, the reward chemicals are released. So when we look at intellectual well-being, well, what does it actually mean? What does intellect mean? Intellect means your knowledge, your brain's wisdom, your understanding. Maybe there's a new concept or a new perspective on something, but you develop an understanding, an intellectual intelligence of that particular subject. You learn and you engage and you thrive on information. Having intellectual well-being makes you really credible in today's society. Learning and just being. Well-being with an intellectual backup. Have a bank of knowledge, build on your knowledge, read books, learn new language, take up a new sport, get out and do something new and develop the brain. The brain is a muscle at the end of the day. Work on strengthening your brain muscle, building it with knowledge, power, wisdom, and anything that can help you to become better as a person, to make you shine, to make you powerful. Work on your intellectual well-being. Get some books, get online, sign up to a course, go back to university, go and sit with a professor. Teach yourself to be that bank of knowledge and to have that wisdom and that intellectual well-being. It's an amazing feeling. I often hear people complaining that they don't like their job, that they're really unhappy in their job, and that's because they don't have that need to develop themselves in the workplace. If you're a manager or you're a leader or you're an employee, go to the learning and development department and ask them, what's my training plan? Can I go on a course? Can I do something new to develop a new skill? Nobody's too old or too experienced to learn, and if anyone thinks they are, you are wrong. We can all learn new things, learn a new language, learn a new skill, become a master of your skill, become the master of something amazing, and just see when you do that how the brain will release rewarding chemicals. Maybe you're just not challenged in life because you haven't learned enough things. Even just learning to cook a new recipe, learning a new routine, driving to work a new way. Okay, you might think that's not intellectual, but actually you're developing a new knowledge. You're creating a new pathway in the brain that the brain needs to become familiar with. The brain likes challenge. Men and us, we are hunters. We like to go out and seek challenge. Be a person who seeks intellectual well-being. Teach your kids, teach yourself, and learn. It's the best feeling ever. So next I'm going to talk to you about financial well-being. This is an area that a lot of people are really struggling with in life, and I used to be one of them. The reason being is that sometimes we have a desire to have certain things in life, certain possessions, certain materialistic things that we strive to get. We want that brand new car, we want a brand new house, we want to have amazing holidays, we want to wear the latest clothes, the latest fashionable items, the latest watch, the latest handbag. Maybe not for everyone. Not everyone is like that. Some people, my family for example, are village people, and they really like simple things. They don't care about fashion, they don't care about the latest handbags or even cars. If you go to the UK, most of you who will know, you can go to a village in the UK and you will see a car 10, 15 years old, sometimes even older, and that's the way of life. People don't go seeking materialistic things. But then again, we have all different people in life, but those things can bring you misery. So it can affect your financial well-being. Also as well, living in Dubai can be so expensive. Living up to the standards of your friends and your colleagues and all those people around you, having that nice villa with a swimming pool, having that house near the beach, having that big 2-3 bedroom house with a garden. You don't need to live like that. Think about your bank balance. Think about saving money for your future. What if you were to lose your job? How would you survive? What if your car was to break down or your house was to God forbid, catch fire? Do you have savings? Do you have money saved for that rainy day? I mean, a lot of us don't have credit cards, loans, all the different financial commitments that we have and that really are big padlocks around our ankles. We can make sacrifices. We can just adjust our quality of life. As my grandma always calls it, cut your cloth accordingly. And you know what? My husband is a great speaker when it comes to financial well-being. He convinced me that having a brand new Mercedes is not all that. And actually just having 4 wheels to get you from A to B is more important than having a Mercedes, for example. And you know what? Yeah, I think he's right. He's spent a long time bringing me round to the idea that it's not just about luxury. If you can have luxury, great. If you can afford luxury, great. But just think about the other important things in life, like donating money to others, helping others. Again, adjust your cloth accordingly and don't stretch yourself just to have that better quality of life and to live up to your friends or your family's expectations. Live your life with good financial well-being, and this will not put any burdens and stresses on your mind. Next, we're going to talk about environmental well-being. So the last subject, the last number 7 element of my framework is environmental well-being. So what does environmental well-being look like and feel like? Or what is it exactly? Well, your environment is your surroundings, your presence of where you are. If you're at work, your environment might well be the air and the air cycling around you, whether it's coming from AC or it's coming from the window or it's natural air. Also, we talk about light. So the light that's available to you in your environment, whether you're at home, you're in the workplace, you're in a school, you're outdoors working, wherever you are, your environment affects you. So it might be a really dark room. You might be in a really small cubicle. You might be sitting all day long on a really uncomfortable chair. You have to think about your surroundings, your environment. Also, you could be working in a toxic environment. That might be chemicals, radiation. It could well be the culture that you're surrounded by, where you work, the behaviors and attitudes of those around you. Your environment is very important to your health, your happiness, and your well-being. Because if you're working in an environment that has that leadership style that doesn't care about health, that doesn't care about stress, that doesn't care about people in general, your environment's going to affect you mentally, emotionally, and physically. Not only that, but socially. All elements of your environment will affect you. If you have a desk, your desk might be really messy, or it might be really clean. But it's good to take care of your space. Be observant, be mindful of your space, your environment around you. If it's at home, try to be clean, try to take care of things, try to be organized. If it's your desk, try to clean your desk once a day. Get rid of that clutter, get rid of that mess on your desk. Come to work every day with a fresh, clean desk. It really does brighten your day and make you feel good. If your environment is a bit closed, not a lot of light, get outside, take a break, go for a walk outside the building, get some fresh air. Just get outside, change your surroundings, change your environment a little bit. Try to get outdoors, get some fresh air. Get some plants on your desk, get some trees in the house, get some natural air around you. There's so many things that we can talk about when we talk about the environment. You can redesign a whole environment, a whole workspace to be more collaborative, for teams to work together, to promote social well-being more and get people working together. You can do many things when we talk about the environment. You can bring in plants, you can bring in dehumidifiers to create a better quality of air around you. There's so many things we can do. But for now, that's my final take. So this week I've spoken to you about 7 different elements of well-being. Physical well-being, psychological well-being and emotional well-being, social well-being. Today we've talked about intellectual well-being, occupational well-being, financial well-being, and environmental well-being. All of these different elements play a huge role in our daily lives. If we understand them, we can really take charge of what's going on in our life. Maybe we can't manage it all in one go, but we can do it piece by piece, day by day, task by task. We can come together with others. We can understand the subjects. We can educate one another. We can share information with others. Don't forget, your intellectual well-being might actually help change a life. Sharing your knowledge and your wisdom and what's in your brain might really make a difference to someone's life. My videos are just videos there to share what I've learned throughout my life and to really make a difference. It doesn't matter what religion I am. It doesn't matter what country I'm from. It doesn't matter what I look like. What matters is that I care about sharing my knowledge with others. What matters is that I want to help people live a better quality of life, whether that's living happily or healthily, helping to develop their skills and their knowledge as a person. Reach out to me if there's anything that I can teach you, I can help you with, or I can just give you that motivation. I can help you transform your life. I'm here to help. It's my new purpose in life. I set up a company to do this because I'm passionate about people and well-being. Well-being matters. People matter. Have a beautiful day, everyone. If you like this video, click like, thumbs up. If you don't, tell me why you don't. Let's work together. Let's share information and inspire the world to live happier and healthier. I would love to hear your comments. As always, love to hear your input, love your support, and thank you so much, everyone. Have a really beautiful day. Ramadan Mubarak to all the amazing people out there. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you so much.